Good morning, dear students. You're taking up the third chapter in your course book, The Cherry Tree. Now, you all might love to plant trees, or you all might love a garden in your house. Now, here, this is about a cherry tree and a very beautiful story which is happening between a grandfather and a grandchild. Let us see what the story is about. The cherry tree. Rakesh lives with his grandfather in a little cottage in the Himalayan foothills. Now, Rakesh is a boy living with his grandfather in a cottage on the Himalayan foothills. His parents live in a small village 50 miles away, but there are no schools there. So Rakesh comes to live in Mussoorie with his grandfather. Now Rakesh's parents are in a small village 50 miles away from where Rakesh is staying, but in that place there are no schools. So hence Rakesh is staying with his grandfather in Mussoorie. One day when Rakesh was 7 years old, he walked home from the Mussoorie bazaar eating cherries. Now he had gone to school, and from the Mussoorie bazaar or a market there, he brought some cherries and he started eating it, and he was walking home. They were a little sweet, a little sour, small bright red cherries which had come all the way from the Kashmir valley. So now they are describing how the cherries were. You might have seen the cherries. The cherries are red in color, bright red, small. They are a bit sweet, a bit sour, and they had all the way come from the Kashmir valley. By the time he reached home, only 3 cherries were left. And by the time this boy reaches home, how many cherries were left? Only 3 cherries were left. Now what happens next? "Have a cherry, Dada," he said, as soon as he saw his grandfather in the garden. Now grandfather was in the garden. Now he says, "Take a cherry, Dada." Dada is a word used for grandfather in Hindi. Dadaji or Dada. Okay. So he says, "Have this cherry, it's really nice." Grandfather took one cherry and Rakesh promptly ate the other 2. Now he had 3 with him. No, one the grandfather takes and 2 other cherries Rakesh ate it off. He kept the last seed in his mouth for a long time, rolling it around until the tang had gone. Then he placed the seed on the palm of his hand. Now, you also might have the habit when you have a cherry or some a tamarind or something, you just keep rolling it on your tongue, isn't it? Till the tang has got. Tang here means the sourness, the sharp sour taste had gone. Then he took out the seed and kept it on his palm. "Are cherry seeds lucky?" he asked. Now simply he's asking his grandfather, "Are these seeds lucky?" "Of course," said grandfather, "but nothing is lucky if you put it away. If you want luck, you must put it to some use." So grandfather says, "Yes, they are lucky, but nothing is lucky if you just throw it away, isn't it? You should bring it to some use." "What can I do with the seed?" Now Rakesh is asking to grandfather, "What can I do with the seed?" "Plant it." Now grandfather said, "Okay, you have brought a cherry seed, plant it." So Rakesh found a small space and began to dig up a flower bed. "I will plant it here." Now Rakesh just saw a flower bed nearby. Flower bed means he just found a small place and began to dig up a flower bed. "I'll plant it here." "I don't think that's a good idea," said grandfather. "I have sown mustard in that flower bed. Plant it in that shady corner where it won't be disturbed." Now grandfather told, "Now this bed is not okay because I have already put mustard seeds there. So you do one thing, you put it elsewhere. Put it in that corner where it is not disturbed." He shows the corner of a garden. Rakesh went to the corner of the garden. He pressed the seed into the soil with his thumb and it went right in. Then he had his lunch and ran off to play cricket with his friends. He forgot all about the cherry seed. Now Rakesh just takes it to the corner of the garden, just presses the seed into the soil, and the seed just goes inside the soil, and Rakesh goes for eating lunch, and then he goes to play with his friends, and ultimately Rakesh forgets about the seed. When it was winter in the hills, a cold wind blew down from the mountains and went woo woo in the deodar trees. In the evenings, grandfather and Rakesh sat outside near a charcoal fire, and grandfather told stories about people who turned into animals, beans that jumped, and stones that wept. Now it was a cold winter, and the cold wind was blowing all around and through the mountains. And when it reached the deodar trees, deodar is a type of tree, children, which usually grows in the Himalayan region. It has needle-like leaves. Okay, so when the wind hits the deodar, it used to make a woo woo sound. Okay, and in the evenings, usually grandfather and Rakesh sat outside with a charcoal fire. Charcoal means it's a black substance which is used to make fire. I mean, here also you get it. It's called, I think, curry or something in Malayalam. Okay, so charcoal fire. And grandfather used to sit with him and tell stories about many things, like people who became animals, beans that used to jump, and stones that used to cry. All these sorts of old mythological stories. They knew it was spring when the wild ducks flew north again to Siberia. Early in the morning, when he got up to chop wood and light a fire, Rakesh saw the V-shaped formation flying northward. Now the spring had come, and the ducks used to usually fly north to Siberia again. When in the morning Rakesh got up and he was chopping some wood to light the fire, he saw a V-shaped formation. V-shaped formation is when the geese and ducks fly from one country to another to escape the winter, they form a V shape and fly. Okay, this usually helps them to fly faster. Okay, that is what happened. Now let us see further in the story what happens. Now all this time, our Rakesh has really forgotten about the cherry tree or the cherry seed what he had planted. One morning in the garden, Rakesh bent to pick up what he thought was a small twig. Okay. Now one morning he was in the garden, and Rakesh just bends to pick up something what he thought was a small twig. And to his surprise, he found that it was well rooted. The the plant was rooted down. He ran to fetch grandfather, calling, "Dada, come and look. The cherry tree has come up." Suddenly, he runs to his grandfather and says, "See what has happened. The cherry tree has come." "What cherry tree?" asked grandfather. Now, grandfather has also forgotten about it. He asked, "What cherry tree?" "The seed we planted last year. Look." Then he says, "See, this is the seed which we planted last year. Do you remember?" They both bent down and peered at a tiny tree. Okay. Now in this picture you can see a small tiny tree. "Yes, it is a cherry tree," said grandfather. "You should water it now and then." Now he says, "Rakesh, see, you should not leave the tree like this. You should water it. Take care of it." Rakesh went indoors and came back with a watering can. Then Rakesh goes inside. You can see the watering can here. He brings that. "Don't drown it," said grandfather, laughing. Now grandfather says, "Water it a little. Don't totally drown it." Rakesh gave it a sprinkling and circled it with pebbles. Now Rakesh, what he did, he just put some water on it and put some stones around it. You can see in this picture, children, how it was done. "What are pebbles for?" grandfather asked. Now grandfather asked, "Why are you keeping the stones around it?" "For privacy." Now here he said, for privacy. Privacy means it has to be alone. Nobody should disturb it. So for that. That year, the monsoon rains came early. Ferns sprang from the trunks of the trees, and trees dripped as the mist came curling up the valley. The cherry tree grew quickly in this season. Now during this next monsoon rain, the cherry tree really grew faster. It was about 2 feet high when a goat entered the garden and ate all the leaves. Only the main stem and 2 thin branches remained. Now at this point of time, what happened? A goat entered the garden when the cherry tree was almost 2 feet tall. It ate away all the leaves, leaving only the main stem and 2 branches. Let me stop the video at this point. I'll continue the lesson in my next video. So check out the next video for the continuity of the lesson. So you should listen to the entire chapter, children. Okay? Thank you.